I can escape from this world by giving up attack thoughts. Welcome once again. This is David. Thank you so much for your time. Let's get into this. It's going to be a very interesting lesson. This one, it's actually quite long, but it's very cool. Now, remember yesterday we talked we said that, well, or rather the course taught us that what we see is a form of vengeance, and it is created, we have created or projected it because of our attack thoughts. Now today extends that idea and brings us to the fact that we can escape from such a vengeful world by doing one thing and one thing only. It's very simple. Giving up attack thoughts. The minute you give up attack thoughts, you'll stop projecting attack, you'll stop experiencing a vengeful world, and that's it. So let's read what it says. Herein lies salvation and nowhere else. Without attack thoughts, I could not see a world full of attack. As forgiveness allows love to return to my awareness, I will see a world of peace and safety and joy. And it is this I choose to see in place of what I look on now. So simply by giving up attack thoughts, and the world will change. Your world will change. And that is the only way to do so. The idea for today contains the only way out of fear that will ever succeed. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless. That's a powerful statement. That you can forget about all the other side efforts and put your mind squarely on one thing. Giving up attack thoughts. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless. Negotiations are meaningless. Everything else is meaningless. Let's put it that way. But so it says, this way cannot fail. Every thought you have makes up some segment of the world you see. Every thought you have makes up some segment of the world you see. It is with your thoughts, then, that we must work if your perception of the world is to be changed. If the cause of the world you see is attack thoughts, you must learn that it is these thoughts which you do not want. There is no point in lamenting the world. That's amazing. There is no point in trying to change the world. This is really amazing. Yeah? It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here you are changing the cause. The effect will change automatically. We have learned about this many times in, the law of attraction. We've seen it in the movie The Secret. We've, people say have positive thoughts, mind, thoughts create. So the cause is not bringing anything new. It's simply saying the same thing we've always known, that thoughts create reality. All that the cause is saying is really solidifying it. It's saying that every single thought creates some segment of your reality. There is no such thing as an idle thought, and the only way to escape from the world of vengeance is to give up attack thoughts, and the world will change automatically. The world you see is a vengeful world, and everything in it is a symbol of vengeance. Each of your perceptions of external reality, in quotes, is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. Wow. Wow. Each of your perceptions of, in quotes, external reality is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. One can well ask if this can be called seeing. I find this so powerful and amazing. Is not fantasy a better word for such a process? And hallucination a more appropriate term for the result? Amazing. You see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. Let's stop here. This is a very important point to make and to keep in mind from now on. The idea that we see the world that we have made, but we do not see ourselves as the image maker, or we do not see ourselves. Quite often, we are not aware of how much involved we are in the making of the world that we live in. Remember what we said in the theory parts of the course, that the mind is so powerful that it literally can move a mountain, and that's not even the beginning of its power. That's like nothing. So now imagine if this is a kind of mind that you have been endowed with, given, it is capable of creating worlds. So the sooner we start to recognize how powerful our mind is and its capability, the sooner we take responsibility for that, the sooner we can start freeing ourselves from our own illusions. And to me, the idea that the mind is not that powerful is a very dangerous thing to hold, because if you hold such an idea, then you're going to tolerate all kinds of nonsense going through your head. You'll tolerate the sitting down for hours and thinking negative things about how bad your life is and everything. You'll tolerate that if you think the mind is not that powerful. And whether you like it or not, it will be then creating the reality that you're complaining about. You see what I'm saying here? It's very important to recognize the power of the mind so that you don't encourage negative thoughts. Alright, let's read on. You see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. You cannot be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. This is what salvation means. For where is the world you see when its cause is gone? Vision already holds a replacement for everything you think you see now. Loveliness can light your images and so transform them that you will love them, even though they were made of hate, for you will not be making them alone. Wow, it's talking about a very interesting transition. Once you start giving up attack thoughts, this is what will happen. Your negative images will be lit up, they will be transformed to loveliness, even if they were originally made from hate. And from there, once they're all dropped, vision, remember, we're talking of perception of our images that we made from fear. Once we start coming from a place of love, those images will fall apart, and vision will replace perception, and it already holds a replacement for everything you think you see now. You don't have to visualize a better world. It is already there. You don't have to visualize a better world. It's already there. All you need to do is drop attack thoughts. That's very important. You don't need to visualize a better world. All you need to do is drop attack thoughts. Automatically, it exists anyways. You will see it. It will, this is the thought that you are not trapped in the world you see, because its cause can be changed. This change requires, first, that the cause be identified and then let go so that it can be replaced. The first two steps in this process require your cooperation. The final one does not. Alright, so what requires our cooperation? Let's look at that again. That the cause be identified and then let go. So you're required to participate. Okay? And then it will be replaced. So the replacement, you don't need to do anything. It's going to be done for you. What you have to participate in is to identify the cause, and we've already identified the cause, attack thoughts, and then let go of these attack thoughts. Finished. Your images have already been replaced. By taking the first two steps, you will see that this is so. Wow, what a promise. Give up attack thoughts, and you will notice that the world has already been replaced for you. It's waiting for you. A better world is waiting for you the minute you drop attack thoughts. Now, please recognize how cool this course is. It's not asking you to sacrifice yourself, and it's not a cult. There are these crazy cults whereby people do all sorts of crazy sacrifices and then they kill themselves and try and catch a flight on a comet to reach a promised land. It's not telling you anything nuts. All it's telling you is to give up your attack thoughts. That's all. It's not asking for anything else. And it's saying that the minute you do that, and you do that completely, you will see heaven on earth. It's already there. That's why I like this course. It's that simple. So thank you. Do the exercise. The original text for the exercise is down below the video. Go ahead and do it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.